What's going on, everybody? It's your boy KAIOKNUCKLES and I'm back again this time to give you my review of One Piece Manga chapter 894. Last week's chapter was hype. This chapter, on the other hand, was still actually pretty good. I actually still enjoyed it, and the thing that obviously made it for me, you know what it is. It was what happened in the last part of the chapter, which was to do with Luffy. You know what I'm going to say. Luffy has a new form of Gear 4, which is entitled Gear 4 Snake Man. I thought originally, like a lot of people with their theories as well, that it was going to be something based along the lion. I thought it was going to be like a lion type form, because obviously we saw Bowman, which which resembles like the monkey, like ape. We had Tank Man, which, you know, if you look at the face, you know, it looks like the crocodile. And I thought, okay, yep, third time is definitely going to be something to do with the lion, because they are quick when they go after their prey. Obviously not. That's not the case. It's actually Snake Man. But the thing is, it's still fast. It's still something that we were hoping for to do with Luffy, which is Speed Man, but it's actually Snake Man, because you know how fast snakes are. You've seen it, like when you've seen documentaries or whatever, they're like all over the place. They're like really, really quick. So yeah, it does make sense, and I cannot wait to actually see that next week. I'm so glad it's not on break. Oh my god, because guys, do you remember when Oda first dropped Gear 4 on us back in Dressrosa? Yeah, it was like break next week. I am so glad we're not getting a break next week, because I don't know if I could actually handle going without a chapter for a week and then it coming back the following week, because, you know, we only got to see Luffy's face. He's like big teeth, like gritty, and he obviously had the mark into like the Gear 4 in his eyes. That's all we actually got to see, so we don't exactly know what Snake Man actually looks like. I don't know why I'm doing this, but it's like the whole slivery type thing. But, you know, it's still good at the end of the day. That was absolutely fantastic, and of course Oda was going to drop it at the last minute. It's Oda, for Christ's sake. You're going to drop something to get you hyped for the next chapter, so hopefully this continues. Hopefully we can have a nice 3, so you have the first part, then you have the sequel, and then you have the end. So hopefully the way that this is going, because the reason I'm saying that it has got to be coming close to an end, because if you look throughout the chapter, you saw the little times. It'd be like, oh, 10 past 10, or gone 11 o'clock, then 12, and it finally stopped there. So you know this has been going on for a long while, but it seems that Oda's starting to actually wrap things up. You know that we've been getting closer to the end of this arc now. We know it's been coming. So you can see within this chapter the way that things were just going. So it was like Luffy and Katakuri, then there was the bits with Smoothie, the bit with Capone, and the little bit with, obviously going back to Fan-Sunny with Sanji and all that, and obviously like Smoothie. And it go back to the fight, and it was just like boom, 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 boom. So it was like really, like, you could see that Oda's working on getting to the end of Whole Cake Island, which is good, because, you know, it has been going on for a long while now, and you know how he's hyped us up for Reverie and 1-0, so we've got that to come. So that is one thing I actually really enjoyed about this chapter, is the actual like the shift. I'd be like that boom. I was hoping it would. Obviously, I wanted like another full-length Luffy Katakuri, but I was still really impressed because I liked the way that Oda actually did this. It was like boom, 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 boom again, which is absolutely fantastic. And going on to some of those bits, obviously we've got Capone and Chiffon. They're going to Liquor Island, which is obviously a little bit of a bad idea, because 2 reasons. First reason, like Chiffon said, it will still give her time after she's eaten the gate to get to the Straw Hats, and that's what they don't want. And the second thing is, you know what liquor is, really. And you saw how Big Mum looked. She's really like anorexic, and it's really scary about what potentially could happen if this keeps on going. And the fact that they're now going to Puff's Island, I want to see what's going on, but I am frightened for them. I am so frightened for them, because this is going to be absolutely terrifying. It was like looking at Medusa, but with flame hair. Oh my god, I feel for them. But going away from that, because I don't want to, I wanted to touch a little bit on that, but I'm going to go to the other really cool bits. Smoothie as well. Now, that is a big thing, especially when Brooke, you know, came out. I wonder, you know, I think she's a giant. You can kind of tell, because I mean, when you first saw her, she was quite tall anyway. She was like tall, and you could see that. And then now just seeing this, and the fact that they're going, oh, if you keep getting any bigger, the ship's just gonna sink. But it's not really bothering her. There was that big slash of the sword, which you saw just go zooming past the Fan-Sunny with the help of Jinbei, managing to get out of the way, to swerve out towards the left, and, you know, get away from it. But yeah, no, Smoothie, this is something that, you know, It's potentially really big, and oh, no pun intended there, but saying it was really big. And it's awesome because, you know, it's Smoothie after all, and you can kind of see where Oda's coming from on this, you know, just how tall she is in general. But no, I thought that was actually really cool. Another thing I want to touch upon is the flashback with Rayleigh and Luffy. That was pretty cool, not gonna lie. I liked how he was just, you know, trying to teach Luffy. Luffy was just like, you know, trying to, you know, smelling the food. He was blindfolded, and he hit him, and then obviously he did it blind. He was like, don't attack blindly, because obviously he hit the food, and that was their rations. And you see like the ornament haki on the back compared to the first whack, and it was just like he just knocked him down then. But the thing of that flashback was obviously not just that, but it's what Rayleigh said, in the fact that Luffy can sense like personalities and the actual people, and he was like, that is a very strange ability. It was like, oh yeah, no, that is actually really good. And if you actually have that ability, it's gonna be rough depending on who you actually meet, and obviously he's fighting Katakuri, and it's dependent on the personality of that person. And we've kind of got to know Katakuri's personality a little bit more, and you know, he's a huge. I think he's quickly becoming a huge fan favourite anyway, because he's been absolutely phenomenal in this arc, and you can tell he's got respect there, that he doesn't like anyone being at a disadvantage if it's not caused by himself, which obviously we saw with Flampy last week. So that was actually a pretty cool flashback to know that if Luffy does have that kind of ability of sensing living things and obviously personalities, that is actually really, really cool. So let's also get on to another thing. We got introduced to some more family members, but obviously we had the same thing as we got last week, where we met Citron and that, and it was literally just introducing them, and we had that exactly in this chapter, and we met former Sweet Commander Snack with a 600 million berry bounty, someone that, you know, we've heard about before with the whole stuff with Rouge and that, which was really cool. So that was actually really cool to see like a few more of the family. It was like, whatever, I mean, we're coming towards the end, so let's just show how many more of the Big Mom family sons and daughters that there actually are. But it was nice to actually see Snack, so that was actually really cool as well. Let's get back to Snake Man. I am gonna be doing a theory on this before it comes out next week, so look for that around Monday or Tuesday, because it's something that I really want to get into, and it's something that I'd really love to guess what his abilities are, because I mean, to be fair, it wouldn't surprise me. I know he has Culverin, but that is like a snake, like as I said earlier, it's like the way he did it against Doflamingo here, it'd be like, it'd chase him. But it makes you think, how is Luffy gonna be? You saw the big face, and you know what snakes are like when they open their mouths? They've got like this, you see like the fangs, you see the venom. I'm not saying Luffy's gonna spit venom, obviously, because that's not gonna happen, because he's not really he's not a snake. But you get the term. So obviously we know he has the bigger mouth, but is this gonna be a little bit more? Is his face gonna be more designed like a sort of snake type? Because his nose, if you look in the chapter, his nose looked like a bit fatter, and I'm wondering if his design on the actual snake is made. I think it's gonna look very unique, very snake-like, but very, very cool with how it's actually gonna look. How his body's gonna look, I really don't know. If it's snake-like, we know that they've been big Tank Man and Bow Man. You know, there's that big like really like bloated, like fat look on him. But Snake Man, snakes are fast. They're not fat. So is this literally going to be what people have been designing? Like, you've seen loads of images like to do with Gear 5th, and he's like very like slimmed down. Is it going to be one of those sort of things, but with like obviously the snake look on his face? I think that would actually be really cool. But I will say that a lot of that, because I'm going to do a little bit more research on some stuff and see what I can come up with for a theory. So yeah, look forward to that. So that being said, guys, it was a very, very good chapter. I really liked it, especially seeing what's going to be coming next week. I generally cannot wait for that. Man, it is going to be absolutely epic, and you can tell it is going to be coming closer to the end of the fight, considering Luffy actually said that he's basically this is how he's gonna end it. He's gonna knock Katakuri out. This is how he's gonna win, and it's gonna be in this form. And even some of the whole when he sensed Katakuri, and you saw like the waves of the arms and that. I think that was him sort of like getting ready for it, but he was like, let's just get this going. So it kind of makes you think like, it's that sense that he has, like that snaky type sense, and I think that's really cool, like just having that sort of sense. It's going to be absolutely epic. So yeah guys, I'm going to leave it there. If you liked anything that I had to say and you enjoyed this review, please give me a big fat thumbs up. I'd greatly appreciate that. Let me know down in the comments how hyped you are for Snake Man, what you think it's going to look like. Let me know what you think his abilities are going to be and how you think he's going to look, as obviously given mine. And guys, if you haven't subscribed, please do. That'd be absolutely fantastic. Also, make sure you hit the notification bell so you never miss a post. I do have a Discord. That will be in the description as well. Come check it out. We can talk about, obviously, Gear 4 Snake Man. We can talk about any other thing you want to talk about in this chapter, or just One Piece in general. So yeah, the link will be down in the description for that. And I'll see you guys for the next video for the Gear 4 Snake Man. It's going to be fantastic. Let's get into it for next week's Snake Man. Hell yeah. Until then, guys, see ya.